Super Volteca. Confirmation. Harada is officially resigning from Bamco. Aren't you glad that it was the man who ruined Ogre with Marizo and the dumb tweet and the multiple ogres, among the other poor decisions, can no longer hurt the Tekken franchise any more than it already has?
Wow.
That's a really loaded. No, I'm not gonna agree with you there, Super Volteca. For everything people don't like about the direction that Tekken was going, Harada was still the vision on the ones that you liked as well. And as much as you want to fire shots and everything at what you're not liking now, you know, the dude made the good ones too, and he made like the things you like about the franchise and turned it from a forgettable arcade game into a legacy staple of the genre and a premier 3D fighter. He's absolutely a super essential, important part of the genre, of the community. The things he's added to it will not be forgotten anytime soon.
And he will be missed way more than some other people that have worked in the industry.
That's where I was going next.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
No,
okay.
You're completely right.
All right. Yeah.
There are other directors of various fighting games that have left and stepped down from their positions who are not as cherished, who are not as important to the legacy of their franchises. And whatever direction Tekken goes in after this, Harada's contributions were net positive, and he likes fighting games and cares about them and does not hold them back. Dumb shit about Heihachi kids and Marizos and ogres and all that aside, dude legit had great things to contribute. And yeah, you know, I wish he was better on getting to roll back sooner. You know, I wish he didn't care as much about like the ghost tech, learning, you know, from players, ghosts and all that, and talking about the difficulty and so on. But like, I also think that like, I'm glad things like that replay take over and the educational system they have going in that, and you know, the ability to learn from your replays in that game is leaps and bounds ahead of everything else. And yeah, for all the good that Tekken is, man, I'm like, no, Harada stepping down, he had a hell of a run. You know? So...
And you could feel his presence. He was there, you know?
I don't know what to call it. I mean, it's like, all right, is it Jordan in his baseball years? Whatever it is, it's like, nah, man, dude fucking made that franchise. He made it what it is, you know? Yeah, he's going to be missed from that. I do feel that when Street Fighter was handed off, it was handed to capable hands that like gave a lot of trust and faith in the future of where the franchise goes, because the bar was very low. And in Tekken's case, they can do a couple of things to make a whole lot of people happy, and it would be very easy to do those things. So let's see what happens next, you know? But yeah, in the meantime, the man's name is on fucking 12 of these games, and
he gave 3 decades.
How like, a lot of them are good. Not all of them are good. Is it 50-50? Is it batting 500? I don't know. I can't say. You know, I'm not a dedicated Tekken player, but there's some sick shit out there, and yeah, happy for those, you know. You also hear too, and like, this is like one of those things too, where it's like, from just talking to people and knowing people and the behind the scenes stuff, right? It's really obvious after people leave where they work who sucks to work with. People that suck to work with, contributions aside, I just don't fuck with you. I don't like your shit, you know? And that's a separate quality, and he ain't one of those dudes. Everyone that worked with him, it's not the story you get from some other assholes that have pieced out. You know, don't ask me for shit, memes aside. I have not heard stories about him stealing money or credit or creating projects to specific meant to die for clout. You know, so yeah, I disagree with your take on that.
Respectfully.
Yeah, I was like, is that agreed?
That's right.
More or less, yeah.
I just want to add about Harada. His last thing was a mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a DJ.
So I need to go check that out on SoundCloud.
So apparently he used to do this back in the day, and he wrote a big post about his journey and the career, and the last thing he wanted to do, he teased his little mix, the final mix, you know. I didn't know that he was a DJ. I didn't know that he did this, and then he put it out there, and there's a Tekken thing to go listen to. It'd be cool if it was in the game somehow. I think he just put it out as a playlist that you can go check out. But it would be cool if that got implemented into like a stage in some way. You know, that'd be a nice like farewell feature. If
Harada's playground.
Yeah, and also like if he's I didn't know he was a music dude, you know, at all. So your final thing that you choose to do, you know, says something about who you are and what you're into. And he chose music.
I feel like Tekken music has a style.
That's the
there's
thing.
a vibe to it.
Now I know why the music was so good.
Yeah.
Because he was a music dude. That makes perfect sense, you know. Then again, apparently, you know, Ono, sound director on Third Strike. And then gameplay director on Capcom Fighting Jam. So,